prophecy of Mahdi and the saints. The Islamic Mahdi is the Bible's Antichrist, and he will make war against the saints. In looking to the Islamic text, it gives an explanation that the Muslims will rule with their Mahdi. In Abu Dawud 4285 of the Hadith, in chapter 38, the promised deliverer, Al-Mahdi, it says, "The prophet said, the Mahdi will be of my stock and will have a broad forehead, a prominent nose. He will fill the earth with equity and justice as it was filled with oppression and tyranny, and he will rule for 7 years." So they have a plan in their text for a person to try to rule for 7 years. And it's interesting, although it's not 100% prophecy, it does take from the scripture's text about a time frame of half of 7 years where the Antichrist will rule. Where it says the beast in the book of Revelation chapter 13 will have power for 42 months, which is 3.5 years, and that is half of the 7 years. And he will make war against the saints, and he will be given power over all kindreds, nations, languages, and tongues. And this is the Islamic Mahdi. During this period, the Muslim Mahdi is supposed to rule for 7 years and put an end to tyranny and oppression and bring this justice, right? They're going to enforce their rule. What happens with people that fight against their rule? They're going to declare an Islamic war. They're going to declare jihad against those who try to resist. And in the Quran, it tells them how to fight in their wars. Quran chapter 47 verse 4 says, "So when you meet those who disbelieve in battle, strike their necks until when you have inflicted slaughter upon them. Then secure their bonds and either confer favor afterwards or ransom them until the war lays down its burdens." That is the command, and if Allah had willed, he would have taken vengeance upon them himself, but he ordered armed struggle to test some of you by means of others, and those who are killed in the cause of Allah, never will he waste their deeds. That is in the Quran 47:4, and it talks about striking their necks during war. So we know in the book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 7 that the Islamic Mahdi will make war against the saints. It says, Revelation chapter 13 verse 7, "And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations." And so what happens? What happens is Quran 47 verse 4, where he talks about striking the necks during their war. That's what their war text teaches. And this is very clear because the book of Revelation chapter 20 makes this expressively clear that there are saints beheaded by the Antichrist. It says, "And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus, and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years. So the Bible prophecy of the beheading of the saints and the war against the saints is fulfilled through the Islamic Mahdi trying to enforce his rule upon the church. And this is the prophecy of the Mahdi and the saints.